Hey everybody, Mr. Dustin here, and I hope you have your beginner's Bible. Yesterday we were reading about the boy king called Josiah. He was 8 years old when he became king, and he was a good king because they found God's law and decided to obey God's law. Well, today we're going to read about a queen. She's called Esther. This one is called The Brave Queen. Let's read it together. Esther was Jewish. That means she was an Israelite. She lived in the land of Persia with her older cousin, Mordecai. See Mordecai and Esther? They are Jewish people from Israel, and they're living in another land. Let's see what happens. The king of Persia needed a new queen. He announced, "Bring me the most beautiful woman from all over my kingdom." Esther was one of the women sent to the palace. When the king met Esther, he chose her to be his queen. See, he chose Esther. Haman was the king's chief helper. He hated the Jewish people. They were God's people. Haman wanted everyone to bow down to him. Mordecai refused to bow down to Haman. Mordecai would only bow down to God. Look, see Haman there? He's so angry because Mordecai won't bow down. Look at those other people though. They're bowing down. Haman went to the king. He said, "The Jews are bad people. You should sign a law that will help me get rid of them." So, the king signed the new law. God's people were in great danger. See Haman scheming against the people? Mordecai heard about the new law. He ran to tell Esther, "You must save yourself and the rest of God's people. Perhaps God has made you the queen for this reason." So, Esther came up with a plan. But it would be very risky for her. Look at her. She's worried about what's about to happen. Esther invited the king and Haman to a special dinner. Then she asked the king, "Why does Haman want to get rid of me?" The king was surprised. She said, "I am Jewish. Haman tricked you into signing a new law that would get rid of all the Jews." See, Esther with the king and with Haman, I bet he's surprised. The king told his guards, "Arrest Haman." Then he made Mordecai his new chief helper. He told Queen Esther, "I will make a new law that will keep you and your people safe." God used Esther to save his people. See, Mordecai's safe now. He's the chief helper, and Esther is okay, and God's people are safe. So, I hope you'll come back tomorrow when we read about another king that makes some rules about people bowing down, and I'll see you then.